Do you think that he was appreciated while he was alive? Because it feels like now it's kind of
enough for him to get enough heroin to kill himself.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So Andy Warhol looked at us and said, "Hey, this stuff's really great," and they worked together, which launched his career. Yeah, they even have them with boxing gloves on, like they were in competition.
Well, I don't even think you want to put your own twist. You just
well, no, it will be. See, like if you write, Maya Angelou did this. You do Tinder?
Oh no.
Look at you, oh no, you want to admit it, huh?
Smart guy.
Should we say hi? How are you first?
So are you going to be brilliant again?
I'm always brilliant.
You are, yeah.
That's what we tell everyone.
I mean,
You're telling me that I have the best looking eye doctor in the world, is that right?
I don't know about in the world, but you know, I would say prescription. Well,
At least in this room.
There's one other doctor that's got running pretty close to that.
Oh, competent.
How long have your eye been bothering you?
A little over 2 years.
I've been through a lot.
I've been through a lot.
I've been through a lot. 2 retinal detachments. Oh, scar tissue, floaters, cataract, macular hole.
Oil in my eye for 7 months.
Seriously?
You've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Don't come back here again.
Okay, this is John. I don't know if you can see him. Let's see. How do we do?
Good.
He's helping me with my escape. They were halfway through the surgery. John said, let's get
Tell anybody.
out of here.
Try.
So we did it. Kind of wanted to record. I wanted to see. Everybody thinks I'm like super hyper. All right, so we're done here, or I have to wait? Oh man. Okay, so this is the deal. Doctor, I love you. You are awesome, but you're wrong about the anesthesia. He kept saying just where they float you, where you're aware of everything and you're watching it. And I just saw him going in there with this needle thing, just pulling flesh out of the inside of my eyeball for an hour and a half, and then feeling the needle popping through your eye. He had to give me 3 stitches in my eyeball. It was, it was a fucking nightmare. And I know he says people, oh, it's so cool, the lights, so this, that, and it is. You see liquids flow in, and it's a different liquid. It's like silver, watching silver. It's like watching mercury, like red mercury and stuff mixing with other liquids. It's just incredible. So the visuals is, yeah, awesome. He's so focused and he's such a good surgeon that an hour and a half to him probably flies by. You know, somebody's working on a computer and you're watching over their shoulder, and you go in 2 seconds, where they can do that for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, right? It is brutal, and it was so brutal. And then when he tells me, and I see the tweezers come in, and he's pulling on the flesh, and he's pulling on it, I go, wow, I can't believe I can see the tweezers so clearly. The outlines, like a black and white, it just comes in there, this outline of these tweezers pulling on my flesh. And he says, yeah, try your best not to look at it. He goes, you're doing great. How do you not look at these tweezer things that are so close to your eye? They're the only thing moving in there. The rest is a big blurry kind of glowing orange light and then darkness. But if you're looking at it, your eye moves, and then he moves and he can't pick the flesh around your macula. It was extremely interesting, scientifically, National Geographically, all that stuff, incredible. But I never, ever, ever want to experience that again. So next time I go, knock me the fuck out like you did all the other times. That was great. That was awesome. I love that. I just had to get that out. How you doing, baby? I'm sorry. What did you do?
I'm good.
Wait, let me get a new clip on this. Oh,
Everyone's texting you to see how you are. Pete wants to know.
Well, everybody's been really awesome. Jim Bolt, you rock, bro. One class act, I tell you. And the #1, Renee Gruber, right here, #1.
I don't get us killed.
If she doesn't get us killed looking at this camera. I can't lay on my back. I have to be face down. Like, this is scary right here, because this position here, you can fall asleep and roll over right on your back. So I have to be positioned more like this, so that if anything happens, at least I'll fall asleep sort of face down on my side. The operation, the doctor said that he saw that when he had operated before in there, that he had tried to, I don't quite understand this. He said, there's a hole in my macula. He wants to scrape everything away from there. that sounds like you make the hole bigger. But I guess when you scrape it away, I guess the correct film or whatever grows back there. Because he said it's like a scaffolding, and you want to scrape the scaffolding away, and then it grows smooth up against the eye, and then it sees, because it's supposed to dip down in a hole, but in mine it swelled up and there was a hole there. He said that it didn't look like it had repaired itself from his previous operation. So he's a little nervous, but at the same time he said he felt like good 80% chance that it'll heal, that there won't be the hole anymore. So if that's the case, we're all good. If not, he says he'd have to do the operation again, which depressed the shit out of me, because I don't want to go through that again. Like right now, I have to be in this position for 3 months. I can't tell you how badly you want to lay on your back when you can't. You can't lay back, you can't lean your head back. I can't go to a movie theater and do the reclining seats. But this is my first night back. Renee, oh my gosh, what an angel. She's getting me some spaghetti and meatballs. I haven't been able to eat all day. You can't eat 8 hours before an operation. And so afterwards, you're just completely empty of everything. So I think it's about ready. I'm gonna eat.
Take Austin, for example. I mean, you know how down he was about all that, and that's why we were saying, like, that you should be around him, because you have such an incredible outlook on all this, and, like, just good for you for keeping your head on straight. So, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that can't happen to you, and that is the easy route. But then you realize that you still want to embrace life and fun moments, and you know, be happy and enjoy yourself, and no one can rob you of that.
Yes.
No one can rob you. Look at your hairdo. Jeez, you're wild. That actually looks kind of cool. I think you got a whole new style going on there.
What did you do to your toast?
I don't know. I just I was breaking it up into little pieces. While I was talking to you, I was breaking it up. I don't know why.
That's funny. It's your aggression. You take it out on your toast. You're like all your anger.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's only like 20 minutes after 1 a.m. I felt I was tossing and turning all night. I thought it was going to be like, you know, 4 or 5 a.m. It's only 1 something. So I'm having a little trouble sleeping. I feel like this thing is pressed all the way up against my eyeball. I'm not supposed to touch it until I see the doctor tomorrow. So it's not that big a deal. Just wish I can get some sleep. I keep feeling like I'm focusing on a photograph, or focusing on pictures, or focusing on time lapse or something with this eye, and so it scares me awake. I just think it's funny that I thought, oh my God, it's like gotta be 4 a.m. It's only 1 o'clock. So anyway, only 2 more months and 29 days to go.